It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Heel down. Cut.
Of throwing to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ready, set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Faster.
Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Caleb Farley ranging over for that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Check, come on, cut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set, hut, red, cycle. Black 40, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Got his man, it's Golden. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go! Play action with Darts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
2nd and 10 now. This is Cox. That's Slayton. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
From the 41. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Black, Olsen. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. The throw left side finds Johnson. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Now Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door bigger gap in the future.
From the 26 on second down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that pokey.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Throwing from the gun. Pass is covering the sideline by Slayton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Dart setting in the throw here. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, go.
Running with Scannaboo. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. They They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, ready.
First down throw, here's Love. Has it to his back, here's Josh Jacobs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Love now on 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds Neighbors right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. Because the offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's on target to Johnson. Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
You know, ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to push one deep down the right.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you know, like back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ready, ready. Blue 32, black shot. Ultra, ultra. Ready.
Sticking in the air. Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready.
Loves to throw again. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. Set.
Play fake, it's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Yellow, 43. White. Green Jack.
On the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got it complete to Reed. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Down. Ready.
Jacob. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Come on, hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a quick throw to the left. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbles it and drops it. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down now. Here's Darts. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
To the air with Love. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Jaden Reed the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 36. He can't escape. The Packers drop it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Dart gonna throw again. This is going all the way to the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's gonna take us to the break. first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Slayton with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. And play action with Dart. Buying some time right. Neighbors with the catch. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Giants. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Give right side. It's Scannable. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down and goal to go.
Scannable here on 1st and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants tie us up 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
You don't set. 30 set. Go. 6. Mega. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Finds a man right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down Packers.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Field. Black. Ready.
Love from the gun. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Let's go. Yellow. 10 cycles. Strikers. 3-3. Blue strikers. Slice blue. Ready?
Thrown on first down. Love. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
McManus sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Slayton with a return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scatterboot. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. He's got Bellinger. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps him chip the pressure, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Quick one to the outside by Dodds. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Dodds. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock will do at least force this 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The Giants are set to punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Got it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Switch, yellow. Here we go. Set, go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Red, 38. Ready?
Here's second and 11. Finds him over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go now. 32.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
What? Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Field. Black. Ready?
Love looking to pass. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Set. Hut.
On a sneak, it's low. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here we go. Set. Hut. Hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He did it! He made the interception! He's at midfield! The 30! The 10! And this is going to be a New York touchdown! It's a pick six! Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage. scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
The nose point after is good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Giants 31. Packers 31. Rams to kick off for New York.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
6, mega, down, ready.
Love back to it after the pin. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
95.
Love with it on first down. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Dumps it off, Jacobs. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He breaks the tackle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run, Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Packers needing 4 points. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, ready?
Judkins. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Stick. Right. Ready?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have taken the lead late. Extra point upcoming, and this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance, to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 44.
Back to throw. Let's see his running back, Devin Singletary. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's another New York Giants.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly.
And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Gano ready to send this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
Ready, set.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. 6 mega. Double 38. Smash. Smash. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Handoff here to Jacobs. Has a lane inside the 35. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.